As violence in Gaza and Israel continues, another battle is being waged, this one in the media. That's because when it comes to Israel and Palestine, the coverage itself often becomes the story. Jon Stewart summed up how hard it can be to report the news.
We'll start tonight in the Middle East, where Israel...
What, Israel isn't supposed to defend itself?
Oh yeah, if Mexico bombed Texas, will we exercise
What other country is held to the same standard as Israel?
So here's some of the top moments when the media got people just as heated. Let's start with newspapers. A Washington Post headline came under fire for proclaiming 2 Israelis killed in Gaza clashes, despite the fact that dozens of Palestinian civilians were killed in Shaja'iyya, a Gaza suburb, that same day. And the New York Times was criticized when it ran the headline, "Missile at Beachside Gaza Cafe finds patrons poised for World Cup." They later changed the headline to reflect the fact that the Israeli missile in question actually killed at least 8 Palestinians. The Times was also called out from the other side by the pro-Israel watchdog Camera, which put up a billboard slamming the paper for attacking Israel, just like Hamas. Then there's the journalists on the ground. CNN reporter Diana Magnay said she was threatened by a group of Israelis cheering on the bombing of Gaza and tweeted about it, calling them scum. She got pulled off the story after that and sent to Moscow, but criticism of the whole ordeal flooded social media, as did the outrage that followed NBC News' decision to pull their correspondent, Ayman Mohyeldin, from Gaza, despite his high-profile reporting, which won a lot of praise. Some speculated that Mohyeldin, who covered Israel's previous 2 military offenses in Gaza and actually lived there for 2 years, was being censored because his reports had humanized Palestinians suffering. After the uproar, NBC reversed its decision and issued a statement that left many questions unanswered and critics unsatisfied. But still, his return to Gaza has been hailed as a victory for fair and truthful reporting. Finally, folks in TV studios aren't immune to controversy either. MSNBC contributor Rula Jibril got a lot of attention when she protested what she called the media's pro-Israel bias.
We're ridiculous. We are disgustingly biased when it comes to this issue.
After those comments, Jibril tweeted that she may have lost her job, and now that's become the story. All of these incidents highlight how social media is playing a major role, not just in showing what's happening on the ground, but also in holding the mainstream media accountable. NBC couldn't ignore the thousands of tweets blasting their move to pull Mohyeldin, just like ABC couldn't ignore all the tweets condemning Diane Sawyer for saying that a bombing's aftermath was in Israel, when really it was in Gaza. So what do you think? Is social media making the Israel-Palestine coverage more accurate? Give us your take and let us know how our coverage has been by tweeting us at AJ+.